아니 다시 들리 대개는 랍샤네 가리 인진 나와 칠로 금이 싫어합니다. 민다 아니 근데 먼저 친구들이네 암지 니마스린라 아니 니마 다름사네 매저건에 통해 아니 대산단다게 아니 로치 소와리파 인터내셔널 콜리지 네팔기 아니 로치레 아니 다다 심바기 아니 다다기 아니 유토 Tibetan Medicine Center ni Kathmandu ge ni tane Secretary General appointed chejore ani ti galan shinda ani issue ga mandu ani ngu tane ani tamshi den go sei ha tuge she
tuji kunlo nyombe 좀 된데 산선도 병원도 용이 좀 도선에서 상계 맹gel라 분류 외로 찾으러 with homage to Medicine Buddha, respected all the Sowa Rigpa practitioners and teachers, students, and ladies and gentlemen. So it's my great honor to be part of this great gathering, and also I would like to thank you so much to the organizers because to giving me this wonderful opportunity to talk about the development of Sowa Rigpa in Nepal. 다 드링기 국업디 균이 단다 땅도 구지 소중기 나버솔이야 믹스기 투지 쉬어이 드링기 국업디 나버들라 드링기 당하랑기 계시에게 또 주시디 땅도 보유 나을야 소리베기 팀둥기 네법 간데질래 요래세디 So before I talk about the main topic, I would like to say a little bit about the Nepal. So Nepal, officially it's called a Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. So Nepal is a landlocked country in South Asia. It's located in Himalaya, with the estimated population of 26.4 million, which is the 48th largest country in terms of population, and also 93rd largest country in terms of the area. And it is its border to Tibet in the north, and south, east, west with India. While the Bangladesh is located within 27 kilometers with its southern tip of and also Bhutan is also separated from Nepal with the Indian state of Sikkim. Also it's a Himalayan state. Nepal is a Himalayan state, and Nepal has a diverse geography, including the fertile plains, also the subalpine forest hills, and also the 8 of the world's tallest hills, and also was also included in Nepal, including the Mount Everest, which is the highest peak of the world. Kathmandu is a national capital city, and also it's one of the largest country in Nepal. Nepal is a multi-ethnic nation with the Nepali as the main language of the country. The name Nepal, it basically recorded in the texts of the Vedic age, the era which found the Hinduism, which is the predominant religion in the country. So this is all about Nepal. So to talk about the Sowa Rigpa prospectus or Sowa Rigpa, development in Nepal. So historically speaking, it was Sowa Rigpa was very vibrant in Nepal, particularly in the Himalayan regions. So during the time of the first seminar in Samye, so these two Nepali representatives, they have participated in the first congress. Like in case of the Dolpo, we have a Tumuruzi, and in case of the Nepal itself, there's a Dhamashila. So it's a very historical impact that these two scholars have also participated in the first seminar, since we are having the third semester seminar here. And also, particularly in the Himalayan regions like Dolpo and Mustang, the Sowa Rigpa was practiced for many centuries. And but also it really helps it really serves the purpose of the health in terms of it's a remote area. So because of that, the Nepali government also have supported in certain extent, particularly in early 1970s, the Nepal rural development having know that in terms of the rural area like Mustang and Dolbos, so the modern medicine cannot really reach there because of its because of its location and because of its high altitude. And even though there are several modern medicines, but especially during the winter time, so they cannot really survive in those areas. So Sowa Rigpa practitioners are the real healers who really serve the purpose of those to that particular regions. So because of that, the Nepal rural development, they have really, so because of those reasons, they have conducted so many upgraded workshops and also seminars to improve the educational qualities and the practice of the rural development. And also, if you look, as it was mentioned in the Gyushi, so it was clearly mentioned in Gyushi itself, where it says that the bloodletting was mainly introduced in the place of Dolpo, which was presently it's a Nepalian state. So because of these reasons, because of these historical reasons, one could know that Nepal was is a very important place where Sowa Rigpa was practiced for many centuries. So in the course of time, being the change of the time, so it's very important that the Sowa Rigpa should be also introduced in other urban cities. So in that regard, so after 1970s, the clinics have been started established. So among them, the Kunpen Tibetan Medical Center, which was located in Kathmandu. This is the first Tibetan Medical Center in Kathmandu. It was founded by Kusang Pentok, in short Kunpen, so he named after himself. And also he was a student of late Kiram Norbu. And also this is a very interesting thing, is that he stayed later part of his life in Kathmandu and established this clinic. So this is actually the first clinic. Then he went back to Tibet. Then also he have established another big medical industry called the Hadil Bhamin, which was one of the biggest pharmaceutical company or pharmaceutical manufacturer in Tibet, but particularly in the Tibet Autonomous Region. Then after that, so this is a branch clinic of Kunpen, which was there in the, so the main clinic was in Chhatrapati in the heart of city, and this is a branch clinic which was there in the Bodhanath. And then the next is the Shekhar Tibetan Medical Clinic, which was established in 1980 by founder the Shekhar Amchi. So this is also established from the monastic sector, because there was one monastery called Shekhar monastery. So it was so this is sort of a second clinic which was established. So likewise we have the Himalayan Tibetan Medical Center, which was established in 1996 by Dr. Wangchuk Lama. Then in 2000, Yuthok Noling Shokso Mensekang was established in Dolba. Then in 2000, there is another Kangjin Menkang Service Center, which was established in Dolba, which was supported by WWF. And also in 2000, there was another clinic called Yuthok Tibetan Medical Clinic, which was established in Bodho Stupa, which was founded by Dr. Yamso. Then there was another, in 2000 alone, there is another clinic from Shichin Clinic near the Bodhanath. It was established or founded by His Excellency Delku Khenzo Rinpoche in his compound of his monastery. So we have Amji Sunam Pamula here. She's also in the conference this time. And then in 2003, there is another hospital called Tibetan Himalayan Medical Project in Humla, which was founded by Prahlad Kumar Dagal. Then Tigung Pende Clinic, 2003, which was founded by His Holiness Tizap Yabra Rinpoche. Then in 2004, Yudok Clinic was established in Bodha by Dr. Ngawang Gyaltsen. Then Buddha Tibetan Himalayan Herbal Clinic in 2005 by Dr. Siring Lama. She's also called Amji Chugila. She was the second batch of the Menzikan. She's one of the oldest Tibetan doctors. Then in 2005, Nyingji Kunpen Clinic in Kopen Monastery. And 2006, Pendi Himalayan Surik Herbal Medical Center in Swayambhunath. It was established by Dr. Tenzin Dagya Gurung. So Dr. Tenzin Dagya Gurung, he is one of the active members of our association. Also, he is the director of our college. And so these are his clinic. Then in 2006, there was another clinic, Kangchong Sejing Menghang, which was established by Dr. Kungatashi. Then Quindi Tibetan Medical Clinic 2006 by Dr. Shirab Gyaltsen, also in Kathmandu. So also in 2007, Pure Vision Surik Healing and Research Center, which is established by Dr. Shirab Tenzin. So he also graduated from Chokpuri Medical Institute. Also he have a healing center in some other part of the Nepal. Then the Thangpo Tara Abe in 2008, which was founded by Thangpo Rinpoche. Then the Dolphin Tibetan Medical Clinic 2010, which was established by Dr. Ngawan Sangye. Then Maritega Suri Kunpe Champagne Ling, which was established in 2002. Then in 2013, Dawi Shunu Tibetan Medical Center. Then also we have the Menzikan. So I haven't got the exact time when the Menzikan was established. It was established after Shegar Clinic. So Menzikan, we have three branches of Menzikan. One is in the Kathmandu, in the Bodhana Stupa. One is in the heart of city. Then one is in the Pokhara. Then Karma Lekshaling Monastery Clinic in Swayambhu. Then Amitabha Mountain, which was founded by Dukshin Kyamgun Rinpoche. Then Amchi Sowa Rigpa Herbal Center, which was established in 2013 by Dr. Samang Ngawang Gurung. Then Pendi Himalayan Surik Center in Swayambhu, 2015. So likewise, there are so many Sowa Rigpa practitioners that we can see at this present moment. So in terms of the medical industries, so there are so many private practitioners who make their own medicines. So among them, the Kunpen is the first medical manufacturer or medical, herbal center. Then we have the Shekhar Medical Industry, which was established in 1980. Then Himalayan Medicine Industry, which is established in 2007. So likewise, many Sowa Rigpa practitioners, they are making their own medicines, so which is a very important part of the Sowa Rigpa practice. So in terms of the medical schools and institutions in Nepal, so Shekhar Tibetan Medical Institute, this is one of the first institutions where Sowa Rigpa was taught. So it was established in 1980, so they have produced more than 3 batches of students. Then there's a Shri Jarkot Medical Center and Schools, which was established in 2001. So this is, Jarkot is basically in the Lower Mustang. Then there is another Lo Kunpen traditional medical school in 2000 in Pokhara. So this is basically, this is a quite interesting because Lo Kunpen is governed by two brothers, Amji Gyatso Bista and Tenzin Bista. So also Amji Gyatso was one of the active members in Himalayan, Amchi practitioners, because he have worked tirelessly for many years, and also they have an association called Himalayan Amchi Association. So through that association, they have worked so many years that try to get the recognition from Nepali government, but somehow they can't really go through. And also this Lo Kunpen traditional medical school, they have got the affiliation of they got affiliation through the CTBT, which is called Central Technical Education and Vocational Training. So in Nepal, there's a department called CTBT, which used to give a recognition or certificate to certain kind of the vocational trainings after finishing the class 8. So somehow this Lo Kunpen traditional medical school, they got the affiliation in the CTBT. So in order to get the affiliation, so one needs to prepare the whole syllabus. So they have designed the Durava syllabus and the Kangzimba syllabus, so which was approved by the Nepali government. So this is a very important step that they have taken. And also there is so this is another so they used to teach the students summer in the Mustang, and lower they used to take down to the Pokhara. And then there, so since in terms of the practitioners in Himalayan region, so it was basically practiced in Mustang and Dolpo. So also, in Dolpo also they have Dolpo Mensi Khang or Dolpo Amchi school, which was established in 2003. So this is so also the middle one, we have Amchi, Dolpo Amchi, who was the director of this school. Then also there is another school called the School of Four Medical Science of Early Tradition. So this is also very interesting, because they have been practicing the Burn religion, and they were so they have their own, since we have two text of the medical text like Gyushi and Bomshi, so they are mainly focused on Bomshi, and they have their own schools, and so they have the whole system of whole setup of a school where they can study the Bomshi. So they have been still at the present day, they have been practicing since 2006. Then there is another school called Wachra Wahi Healthcare Clinic, King of Medicine Medical School, which was founded by Pakchok Rinpoche. So the one who lead the school is the Amchi Urkinla. He is also in the Congress. So these are the some of the major schools in the previous time. So in the course of time, Nepali government also have conducted so many seminars, and also we have conducted so many international seminars as well. So this is one of them. This was organized by Health Ministry of Nepal to upgrade the skills and the knowledge of the Sowa Rigpa practitioners. So also there we have conducted so many international seminars. So in 2004, there is a international seminar was this is basically organized by Amji's association. Then there is another in 2012, another international conference organized. So during that time, some of the important Sowa Rigpa scholars from Tibet could also participate, so that you can see Amji Wangdula, he is there in the middle. So Amji Wangdula, he is the author of Surik, Yudo Konke. So also with the joint initiative of Surikang and also the Sowa Rigpa College, we have also organized 2 international seminars. So during that time, the Minzingan director was also there, the Joguri director was also there. So this was the 3rd international conference on Sowa Rigpa in 2014, and on 16 also we have organized in Nepal, and in this year in Italy in Pisa, So we are also going to organize the 5th International Conference on Sowa Rigpa. So these are some of the major, international conferences. Also, recently, with the jointly organization of German Embassy in Nepal, UNICEF, Kathmandu. So we have 4 different organizers. So jointly we have organized another conference in Lower Mustang. So this was quite interesting, conference because at that time, German ambassador, he also attended the conference at that time. So in the so it's in one of the Nepali newspaper, it came like this, that Marfa. So this was organized in Lower Mustang, the place called Marfa. So Marfa Symposium was also attended by German ambassador to Nepal, and the UNESCO representative, and also Christoph, who was the professor of Tibetan studies under the Lumbini University. And so, so one of the organizer called Nathan Plakta, she said that we intentionally selected the Marfa as the venue because the region has a long-standing history of Tibetan medicine, and we wanted to decentralize away from Kathmandu, where most programs were held. Because many times most of these conferences were held in Kathmandu. Also, so they were also quite interested to help the Himalayan, the peoples who are practicing in their own place. Like there was one guy called Gaurav. So he had done so many research on the recognition of Sowa Rigpa in Nepal. So he is also a graduate student of University of Hamburg. So he said that one of the reasons of traditional Tibetan medicine did not have a wider reach was the lack of recognition by the government of Nepal. The state health policy is influenced by Western medicine, and the natural healing methods are ignored and not appreciated. So this is his remark. So there are also so many trainings and workshops were also organized. So these are some of the, which was mainly by the the rural development. So they have organized for many years. So these are some examples. Also in 2011, with the organization of Amchi Association, Dr. Bema Doji was also invited to Nepal, also to teach the Sowa Rigpa. So these are some of the pictures which highlight the trainings which is given particularly from the government side. So if in a nutshell, one can know that in terms of Himalayan regions, 90% of the people, they were using the Sowa Rigpa medicine. Also so Nepal was basically classified into these 3 different provinces or locations, like Himal, Bahar, Tarai. So in terms of Himalayan regions, 90% of the people are using Sowa Rigpa medicine. Also in terms of hilly regions, which including the Kathmandu and in the valleys, so 30 to 40 people, they have been using the Sowa Rigpa medicines. So in terms of Tarai, it's a very rare. So even though we have a 10% of the people who are using the Sowa Rigpa medicine. So this is an ecological belt that you can see, So having said that, there are so many, Sowa Rigpa was vibrant in the Himalaya and also in the, also in Kathmandu itself, one can find that more than 200 practitioners, also clinics were there. But the recognition of Sowa Rigpa in the Nepal government is very critical. So because of that, we have worked tirelessly to work with the various government levels and also meet with so many people. So so after meeting these things, then we know that it's very important that so always in terms of the government, they were saying that they need the qualified and Sowa Rigpa practitioners. So if you don't have the proper license, then so many of our friends were saying that if you don't have the proper license, we cannot really help you. So because of that, then we worked with so many experts, and then we have get the thoughts of establishing the Sowa Rigpa College under any of Nepali university. So for that we worked, we talked with so many universities, and But ultimately, we came to the Lumbini Buddhist University, which was founded in 2004. So Lumbini Buddhist University is a university which aims to preserve the Buddhist, the traditions. So Sowa Rigpa really fits in that category. So we talked with Lumbini University, and particularly the the Vice Chancellor of Lumbini University. So this is Professor Dr. Narishman Bhattacharya. So he really helps in getting the recognition in terms of Sowa Rigpa College. So he have advised in so many disciplines. Also, he really helped us to get the proper recognition. So somehow we we worked with him, and to get the proper recognition, the first and foremost important thing is the Sowa Rigpa was not really not included in the Nepali constitution. So in order to get the recognition from the university, it's very critical that we have to get a certain kind of the Sowa Rigpa itself should be recognized. Otherwise they cannot really help. So for that we approach with so many assembly peoples, and also so many ministers. Somehow during the time of late Nepali Prime Minister Sushil Korela, so we got the cabinet, the decision was taken. So this is also he have also helped a lot. So the cabinet meeting, the cabinet board have decided that they have passed the bill to to recognize the Sowa Rigpa as a system of knowledge. Then the Lumbini University, they could give the certificate. So in terms of that, so there is so we have been always saying that Yudok Yundeng Gombo's blessing was always there, because we worked in Eugene. It's not really long term. It's just for 5 years, I guess. So during that time, we worked with so many. We approached so many ministers and so many the parliament members. So this so he is when we approach him, this is he is at that time he is Education Minister of Nepal. So we approach him, and somehow we become kind of friends. Then he also have some problem of health issues. So we have been giving him the Sowa Rigpa medicines, which really helps him. So somehow he got the interest, and so that then because of that the cabinet board was also approved. Then in the then we have to go to the then in terms of education, in order to get the recognition from the Lumbini Buddhist University, again we have to deal with the university's senate. So for that at that time again he was changed. So Nepal politics was not too stable. So again at that time he was changed to the education minister. So it was a very easy task for us. So it's a definitely blessing of the medicine Buddha and Yudo Indian Gombo. And also then we approach with these application, and this is the recognition letter from the Lumbini Buddhist University. So for that we had a preliminary meeting on the establishment of Sowa Rigpa International College that was held in April 2015. Where we have to exhibit about the Sowa Rigpa tradition itself. Then this is the proper handing over of the recognition certificate. So he is Dr. Tenzin Darke. He is the director of our college. So along with he is the dean of Lumbini Buddhist University, and the dean and the Lumbini vice chancellor and registrar. Then also, in order to start the main actual curriculum, so we need the syllabus. So for that also we established a team of textbook committee. So where we have worked so many hours, and also we have so in the end of the day we have a one-day workshop to approve that textbook. So it was held in one of the World Trade Tower. So this during the process, so So he is Dr. Ganesham Guru. So he is the country director of WWF. He is also a friend of Sowa Rigpa, and also he is a very he is also an advisor in our Sowa Rigpa International College. So these are some of the claims that one can see in Lumbini Buddhist University website. So like a one-day workshop, one-day workshop on Sowa Rigpa medicine curriculum development, and also the other thing is during the Senate and Senate meeting at the Prime Minister's house. So eventually we got the whole full-fledged recognition from Lumbini Buddhist University. Then we have started the college. So this is during the time of inauguration, which was 25th February 2016. So it was so this is Dr. Nyinda Chenaksang. So we have an organization called Surikang in Nepal. So he is the there is an organization called Sky Surikang International, which was mainly established by Dr. Nyinda Chenaksang. So and also they have so many different branches all over Europe and also in America. And they used to say that they have the branch in 5 continents. So Sowa Rigpa International College is also sort of the project of Sky. So during the opening ceremony, the Secretary of the Health Ministry also participated and have advised how to go further. So this is a script from one of the research book on the recognition of Sowa Rigpa, where it says that furthermore, this proposed legislation responds to the commonly held stereotype within the Ministry of Health that Amchi practice falls aside the bound of what is even possible to recognize the legitimate Nepali medical system due to lack of the textual source in Nepali. About this tradition and the lack of precedent for the level of certification comparable with existing state health and education certificates. So these are some of the the conditions that we can flash in during the process of the recognition. So this is the main the curriculum that we are using in our college. So which is called BSM, Bachelor in Sowa Rigpa Medicine. So it comes with the Lumbini University's logo along with its name. So now in Nepal, so one can say that in terms of the education sector, it was well established, or it was recognized already, because now, so we are the first college. So if anybody who wants to open the college, it's very easy now, because if they could fulfill the needs of the Lumbini University, then they will give the affiliation, and then they have to follow this syllabus. So this is the first syllabus that we're using. So again, one can do a lot of revision after the after going with the syllabus. So in terms of this syllabus, so this is the structure how we are teaching the students. So the BSM course was basically for 4.5 years, and 1 year internship. In total, it's like 5.5 years. So 4.5 years is designed in this way. So in every year they have 2 semesters. So they have to appear for 2 semesters. So in case of the first semester, we have a syllabus like Sowa Rigpa history, basic concept in ethic. Then we put Tibetan language. This is also a great step, because in Nepali context, to put a Tibetan language it's not an easy task. So I think this is a great achievement. And then we have an introduction to Buddhism, then the astrology. So this is during the first semester, students are studying that. Then in case of the second semester, we have Suric anatomy and physiology, diet and lifestyle, pharmacology, part 1. Then the unique the design of this syllabus is that along with the Sowa Rigpa study, we have put the relevant modern medicine. Like in second semester, we have the Suric anatomy and physiology. So there is a separate one class is particularly for the modern anatomy and physiology, which was taught by the Nepal medical college. So the professor from Nepal Medical College, they came to the college and they take the whole semester.
Dr. Nimasiri, you have 5 minutes only.
That's long. Which consists of 75 hours. So likewise, in case of the third semester, we have the pathology, diagnosis skill, treatment methods, and pharmacology part 2. Then again, there is the Western medicine, basic Western medical pathology. This was also taught by the Nepal Medical College professors who teach for the MBBS students. Then in case of the fourth semester, we have the health, preservation, rejuvenation. Then the pharmacology part 3. Then therapy, like external therapies and plant biology and conservation. This is also a relevant topic that we put, and this is also this. So this is the program that we're running now. So this is also taught by the Dr. Ganesham Gurung, who was the country director of WWF. Then in case of the fifth semester, we have like pharmacological part 4, compounding of the basifying medicine. Then in the therapy 2, health external therapy. Then pathology. So likewise, it was designed for 4 years. So in the end of in the last 6 years, so in a sense that students will finish the whole Yushi in 4 years. So last half year is particularly left for the in conclusion and entrustment chapter of 4 Tantra and Yudo Nyingdik. So we think that this is very important, and also this was kept in the last. Then there is the pestilential disease, like from the Mengalhenda, so which was also included. And also it is very important to know the research methodology these days. So this was also, there's also separate chapter, 75 hours of chapter for that. Then elective course. So this is how the college was functioning. So recently there was another organization called the Sowa Rigpa Association Nepal. So this is basically organized or formed mainly from the college part, because since our students were going to get graduate soon, so they need the council to register. So for that, we are working closely with the Lumini Buddhist University. Also, they have they also have the duty to get the license for those practitioners, and also for the for the college also. So we are working closely with the Nepali government, and we have several meetings through which there is a high scope that we'll get a Sowa Rigpa Council in near future. So with this, I end my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Nimasirila. It's a very good data collection information and informative information. Thank you very much. And I give 10 minutes extra because the beginning we have technical issue. So that way everybody should be waiting for 10 minutes to have lunch. I give you a chance for 2 questions due to timing.
Amjala Testilishway. The Ningi to the Tandati Tolbut ni MG Chomaruzela, the Tang, Tenia Tolbuyul Targatar Lajera. Diniki Tolbuyul, she said that Tanda Mazo Payuna Yuto, Yujoki to Koraina, young Shambaji, Nakandeji Nas. Kazitanda Payuna Yuto, the Yoana, Tanda Chumaruzela, the Kongi Tungudo, that the Nigendo Yuri Yomares. The Dindegala Kazi Haku Taji Shende Rojuanaji, Tika Jabjungi Gito, the Yijado Kalejunas, Tigala Mjila Kendo and the Suanash.
The Titola Chidangi, also Shimju Roj, the Kashi Chere, Tawadu Tanda Dulbuki, Choget, and the members of the Tinga Shimju Magunasha. Nele Tanda, the tomorrow is the Korangi, Tunyu Dine Seji, the Chidangi, Yixarangi on a Kasechi, Tina Chuyu Samara, Tanda Jalara. The Inele Tanda Dina to Dolbu to Tarkato Tensegi, Dolbo Seti, as with Tandegi, Dolbo Tagara Yimbati, the Tagara Samegi, Chico Compachita Rocheretua. The Chidang in Nepali della Robasi Doya, Dolba Sedra.
No more question? Okay, so we end the session. Thank you very much. And now there's a momentary offering to Dr. Nima Sarin.